Hello and welcome back to Avowed. In between episodes there was yet another patch to the game which has added, well, not a lot, UI and bug fixes, which is definitely appreciated but not something that you can actively look at and say, hey, that's new. However, what is new, at least to my knowledge, is Kai wants to speak to us. So we should speak to Kai. And to speak to him we're going to need to go to this camp in the Southern Embrace. After which we're probably going to go to Castol's Folly. Which opens up a question for us. The question is, do we need better equipment? Now, the reason I bring it up is this quest that we're going to is a one skull quest, and when we did the Yellow Bands quest, that was quite a difficult fight. Now, we know that the game has different scalings based upon your gear level. So, if your gear level is lower, you will do less damage to the enemies, and that's regardless of the stats on that equipment, right? You need to upgrade your gear to be able to do anything to higher level enemies. So, if we're going into this quest, and then presumably not that far afterwards going into the Animancy method quest, do we want to think about upgrading our equipment for the pure benefit of like removing that negative effect, right? Removing that you're too low gear to do things effect. Is definitely an argument to be made for it. Now, looking at our gear, obviously, I think this gear right here is probably where we need to be. I think this is probably fine, right? It's fine quality. It's roughly the same level as the enemies we've been seeing. It makes sense. I think that this weapon is good. I think this weapon is probably on the edge. I think it's a little bit too low, but the question is, do we want to upgrade a grimoire? We have enough to upgrade a grimoire. The problem with upgrading it, though, is that these are level 10 spells, right? And level 5 spells and level 1 spells. So even if we upgrade it, it's not going to be something we can use longer into the game, because we're going to want to change it for a new grimoire we get later. Presumably, right? Presumably we're going to get grimoires that are even better than this that we want to switch to, because it's got other things attached to it. So that's a little bit awkward. And then our armor, which is, if I go to armor here, this Arcanist Gambison, we'd probably have enough to upgrade this. But I don't know if we want to. I guess we should upgrade it to level 3. Upgrading it to like rank 1 3-pip is probably worth it, because it doesn't cost us anything, right? It costs us pelts and Paradisen ladder, which is almost nothing. So we could do that, but I don't know whether we want to upgrade it any further. I don't know. There's also the argument that we should be breaking down these uniques. I just fundamentally don't like doing that, because I like having options, right? I like being like, oh, we could switch to that. But realistically, are we ever going to use this plate? I don't know. But we might want to if we see something later that synergizes with it. And that's where my too good to get rid of like syndrome kind of kicks in. Anyway, it's something to think about. I guess we'll think about it in camp. So, let's head over here. Let's speak to Kai, and then we'll look at upgrading our equipment. Also, this is like the third time that Kai wants to speak to us. And Marius has not really wanted to speak to us at all after the first time we got to know him. So, yeah, interesting. Ooh, I like the look of that in the background. Hello.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Their coin's as good as anyone else's.
Can't argue with that. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
You've got a lot to say about second chances. Something you want to confess?
I've been told I snore, so I hope you don't exile me from camp.
Alright, good night.
I'll be here if you need me.
So you just wanted to talk about the end of that quest that we had last time. Fair enough. Main camp tent, workbench. There we go. So I think that we should upgrade this to this level, right? To 1 to 3 pips, which gets us some extra damage reduction, which is pretty nice. So let's do that. Okay. And then we're going to immediately leave and just have a look at that quest. So that's still a difficult quest for us. Alright. Let's see what the options are for upgrading. Now, one of our other options... I'd probably have to bring it out of stash just to have a look and see. And actually, this will confirm some stuff to us if I do that. So let's do it. Wait, I don't have anything in the... Oh, it's on that side. If we take out some common robes here, right? So we're going to take out... let's take out all 4 for now. Right? And then we head back to the workbench. How much does it cost us to upgrade a common robe to fine? So to get it to fine, we need pretty much all of our paradisen ladder, plus a lot of pelts. But that would get us a reasonable piece. That would get us a piece of armor, which in stat-wise looks worse than our piece of armor. But I wonder whether that's going to be a level up's worth, whether that's going to change the strength of the mission that we're dealing with. You know what? Let's quick save. And let's test something. Let's just purely upgrade our equipment as high as we can go on this common robe. So that's right to here. So we'll get fine. Wonderful. And then, are we out of money or something? Or we're out of paradisian ladder? Right, now let's just have a look at this quest here. So it's still... Oh. Interesting. Why is that quest not finishing? Oh, I have to equip... Oh, I haven't equipped it. That's probably why. So that quest would actually finish then as well. Cool. It doesn't get you any XP, this quest, as far as I can see either. It's purely a quest to be like, you should probably go and do stuff. Yeah, look at that. So wearing this piece of armor, just being at fine level, is enough for the game to think that we're now stronger. Despite the fact that this piece of equipment is fundamentally better than this piece of equipment, right? You're losing 3 damage reduction. And then you're gaining 3% onto and a bunch more essence. And it does more damage. So yeah, it's an odd one. I'm going to reload the game now that we've done that as well. Just because I don't actually want to buy that or have that armor. But yeah, if we upgrade that equipment, we would be stronger in combat, but not because of the equipment stats, but because the enemies have a resistance to you being weaker. Which is weird. I'm not sure I like it. Anyway, we should also break down a bunch of stuff while we're here, so let's grab everything. So we're going to grab all of this. Oh yeah, take all, that's what I'm after. Yeah. And then we're going to go to the inventory and basically break it down. Be nice. Is there a way of sorting by quality? There we go. And then just basically get rid of everything that's a lower quality. So it would also be nice if it says you have to hold to break down. It'd be nice if there was like a select, or you know, if you could mass breakdown. Is there a mass breakdown over here somewhere? Crafting. Oh, we can craft Hylia's Talon. Ooh, that's good. So that's the one that you need for the fine equipment. Upgrade, enchant, unique, enchant, unique. Yeah, okay. So none of that's... Oh, is there any new enchant, unique stuff with this weapon now that we're there? No, we're already... We're where we are with that. Okay. Cool. Where were we? Right, yeah. Breakdown. Sorted by quality. Why is the common spear in here? There we go. Sorted by quality. Yeah, why is the common spear? Oh, because it's not quality I'm looking for. It's... I guess it is quality, but quality it's using as these 3 pip thing, not like unique versus ununique, or non-unique. Alright, let's destroy this. Let's head down here. Destroy the bows. Alright, destroy that. Destroy that. Not selling any of it, because if we destroy it, then it's gonna be more useful. Get more crafting stuff. Destroy all this. Just keep destroying things. 12 daggers? Do I really have to destroy them one by one? You know it. There's got to be a better way of doing this, right? Like, even if it opened up another inventory screen. I guess you're meant to destroy it, like, as you get it. You're meant to be like, oh, I got a dagger, let's just destroy that. Now, I don't need more common grimoires of elements. No, I don't need more of these at all, because I already have one. So, these are just nonsense. So we'll get rid of these. Do I need the Embers one? I should keep the Embers one, because it's actually got a higher level spell on it. But we don't need 2 of them, so we'll get rid of 1. Greater Elements as well. We'll keep 1. Grimoire of the Spellblade. Again, we'll keep 1. Right, maces. Let's get rid of these. 7 pistols. Yep, get rid of all of these. So we're getting a bunch of basic stuff here. 3 round shields. There we go. 3 common spears. My other problem is that it keeps moving the list. So I keep being worried that I'm going to get rid of something we actually want at some point here. Right, get rid of all of these. Can I break down these? No, I can just stash them for whatever reason. Yeah. Right. Get rid of all of these. So, now we have a bunch more stuff. We're going to get rid of these as well. I suspect this is where the weight is. Yeah, this is where the weight is. So, getting rid of these is going to help us a lot. Get rid of all of these. Right. Yeah, I do wonder if there's a quicker way that I've forgotten. But we'll look at that at some other time. Right. Cool. And then in here, we have even more things to get rid of. Oh, wait, no, you can't get rid of these. You can only stash them. Oh, in which case we should sell these. 100%, yeah. Yeah, 100%. We should just sell them. If we can't break him down, then just sell them. Yeah, 100%. These can just be sold. Right. Here, there's nothing. That all seems fine to me. Right. Now, what can we make? There was something over here, which was like workbench crafting. So we can, in theory, break down things to get us... Yeah, we can get softwood from a hardwood branch, and we can get tantide from a pelt. Okay. And then we can upgrade the other way as well. And you get Adra from Adra shards. Now, Adra shards are what you get from your unique items if you break them down, right? So if I break one of these... Oh, I can't break down accessories. If I break one of... I need to find something I can actually break down. If I break down one of these, right? You get Adra shards. So you get 1 shard per piece of unique equipment. So you need 3 pieces of unique equipment taken out for you to get 1 piece of Adra. And you need 5 pieces of Adra for an upgrade. So it's actually not even incentivizing that you do that. Anyway, let's stash these in camp. There we go. So those are all gone for now. Anything that we're not actively using gets stashed in camp. Apart from grimoires. Grimoires get to stay out. Because we might use them. Right. And then we want to... well, we also want to get rid of all of these for now as well. And then sell all of those. And then same thing here. Get rid of these. And then we'll... yeah, there's nothing to sell there. Perfect. And then we've got some just sellables as well. Cool. That was good. I think we're a little bit more sorted now. I do need to upgrade... I do need to consider upgrading this, though. That's the only thing we need to decide. Do we want to actually upgrade this armor? Because moving it to fine doesn't increase these effects, right? These effects are what they are forever. What about the grimoire? Do I want to upgrade that? I could upgrade that instead. That would give us 10% cooldown reduction, which is nice, I suppose. Yeah, it gives us 10% cooldown reduction. What does toggle stash items do, by the way? It just shows you these. Then you can hold to break them down in from here as well. It doesn't actually give you anything. F is preview upgrades. Alright, yeah, so I can then preview these. But no matter how far you go, it doesn't actually make the spells any better. It just, you know, reduces the cost and the cooldown. So none of this is going to make you fundamentally stronger. Just wondering whether upgrading this is enough. I guess upgrading this wouldn't be terrible because... Can I see the... I can't actually see what it does in here. Yeah, because if we upgrade it, Missile Salvo is still going to be good for a little bit. What level are we? We're level 8. Yeah, it's still going to be good for a little bit. Yeah, let's upgrade it. Yeah, let's upgrade this Grimoire. The other thing is that we don't necessarily... I might be over prioritizing keeping Adra, because it might be that in future areas, we're just going to find fine, exceptional, superb, and legendary stuff, at which point the Adra to move up a level doesn't really matter as much, because we're going to find it in the next area anyway. So is that enough, by the way, for us here? No, so that didn't count. That didn't make us strong enough. We do still need to upgrade that if we wanted to be even, if we wanted to have enough. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well I don't have the Adra for it anymore. And I'm not reloading the inventory management, so... Yeah. Interesting. Well, we learned some stuff, which is important. Right, so first things first, I'm going to run over here. Purpose of running over here? Revealing the map. Because it was bugging me. Actually, it's a little bit south of here. Alright, so run over here. Purpose purely reveal the map. Then, we're heading over this way to the bridge for the area that we've already unlocked. Actually, we should get the Zurups first, shouldn't we? Looks like we can head in this way towards the Zurups. There's a Zurup fighter and a priest. Do you see how they're rank 2-1 pip? I think that's what affects that's what affects how difficult things are for you. It might just be the pure ranks, but I think they changed it. So I think originally it was pure rank. So like rank 1 would give you a weakness against rank 2. But I believe they've changed it so that the pips matter as well now. So that you can be close to rank 2 and not be completely screwed. But anyway. And snap. And one of those. Hold it. Bears down. Drop. Nice. Thought I heard someone to the side, which I did, but it just so happened that that was Marius. And again. Right. Blast them. That was a horrible miss. And I knocked him back, so my pistol missed. I need to be a little bit tighter with the pistol use. Ow. Yeah, that was bad. I was hoping that would get above his armor. Not quite, but almost. Alright. There we go.
That's one for us.
Yeah, so I think if we had been wearing higher quality armor, that actually would have been like a super easy fight. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the only way to tell would be to go and like reload, try the higher armor, and then try that fight and just test. But I don't want to do that right now. But anyway, that's the theory of it. More stuff over here as well. Grab those. Is there anything else in this Zurup camp? Don't think so. I think the main camp is up ahead. Yeah. Nothing in there. Go right to the edge. So do you want to go in the spider area? I kind of do. Yeah. I want to go in there a little bit. Let's just sneak up and see what we've got. So this is our way in. See the enemies on the minimap. Do we know that this is safe to do? Well, Although something was spotting us from the other side of this, apparently. Oh, apparently I didn't know what way spiders face. Oh, it was because that spider's in the wall. I see. I kind of thought more reinforcements would be coming up here. But they didn't, so. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. And... don't know what we're grabbing in there yet. Ah, is it this?
Stand back.
To see if there was anything in there. Oh no, there we go. There's something here that I can't see. Yep, just burn all that. Yeah, you can get that one.
Aye, aye.
If there's anything else in here. Don't believe that there is there. Nope, other side. Yep, we'll get this one as well. Again, still don't think this does anything, but it's one of these. It gives you the option, therefore I will. Yeah, get it?
Coming in hot.
This one? This one?
Ready? Bang.
Nice. Right. There's something up ahead. There's things down below. Let's see what we got. So we got some more crawlers up here. Hit it. Blast it. Oh. Just shoot the shadow immediately. Dodge. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Essence. Make it stay still. Blast it. Right. And... blast it. Alright. Oh, oh. Oh, shadow of something.
Back on my
Dodge in here. Snap. Dodge out. Ooh. Okay, good damage. Don't know what that was a shadow of, but didn't like that. Wait, you find more things down here? Oh, I see. Blast them. I love attacking from up here because you can actually see where your the radius of your stuff is gonna go. Resist. Essence. Ow. Well, that wasn't good. How far back did we go? Hopefully a quick save before we went into the grass. I didn't expect it to aggro the group at the bottom as well. I expected it to be purely the group at the top we were fighting, but... might have had an AoE that went over the edge or something. That's possible. Where are we? Ah, I see. I understand where we are. We are right after the first fight, which is not ideal, but it could be a lot worse. Right, grab this. We know there's nothing at the Zurp camp, so we can ignore it completely. Right, up here. Grab that. Grab this. Right, sneak.
Right behind you.
You know there's one in the wall there that can spot us. So if I do this, see that one pops out. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But at least we know why it does it now. Right. And... dead. Solid. Right. Get the spidery stuff there. Grab that one. Let's just tell him to get that while our cooldown comes off. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on nothing on the ground. Right. That apparently did nothing to those ones. Wait a second. Let's get these ones as well. And that. You can get this one at the back, which we didn't get last time.
Coming in hot.
Oh, did they see me?
Take him down.
Maybe?
Here we go.
Yeah, I think they saw us. Alright. That seems to be pretty good. I think the ones down the bottom have spotted us as well. One of those, one of those. Blast them. We don't really want to go too close. Alright, jump on it.
Let me catch my breath.
Blast them. Good damage. Big AoE. Hit the shadow. Blast them. Right, hit something.
Let's see what you got.
Ow. I think I figured out what happens, by the way. You know how they're attacking him, right? And then they suddenly start attacking us. I think what happens is every time I use his taunt, like the one that jumps him, he disappears out of existence for a second. And then he gets, then he does the taunt on the single enemy. I think that means that he loses the taunt on the other enemies he's got. I might be wrong though.
He's upside with you.
Right. Heal. Grab that.
Show me what you got.
I think they can see us up here, and that's what happened last time as well. Okay. Keep trying to grab this stuff, just so we don't have to keep running back. Something behind us? Oh, it's the one that I couldn't see. Ah, it was in there. Okay. Well, that's not useful. Blast them. Good damage. I think one of them saw us. That seems good. Another one down. More essence. Blast them. Hold them. Okay. Blast. Apparently I just can't hit this one. He's not in the back area. There we go. Hitting him right in the center works. There we go. Come a little closer. Or don't. I mean, that's fine by me. Those are not in range. This is, though. And blast it. And it's dead. Oh, I was just casting that anyway at the end, but don't think we needed it. Right. Quick save. Remember to actually hit quick save all the time. Right, and then get rid of that one. Right, up here. Wait a second. More of these spider eggs.
Ready, aim.
What we need is a weapon that just does fire as like a default, and then we can do all of these fire things without needing to like wait for our fan of flames, which seems, you know, terribly inefficient at actually doing anything. You got all three of those? Nice. Wonderful. Right. Spider eggs to go on from there. Just work our way through. Dead guy. Well, come in here and... Alright. Got some stuff. I should have checked whether I can break it down from there. That might have been more efficient. Also probably shouldn't use essence potions to do my pointless RP. But that's fine. Apparently you can't destroy these two. They're indestructible. Maybe. Oh no, it did fire damage to one of them. You just can't see it with the... you can't see the other one apparently. Yeah, it just doesn't hit him. Interesting. Right. Can't go up there. But it looks like there is something up there. So maybe we can climb here. Game definitely did not like me doing that, but you can do it. to reach this area that looks like a spawn zone for spiders. How about climbing here and then running and... Yeah, no, this looks like this is a way down from somewhere. This is not a way into somewhere. This is a way out of somewhere. If it's anything. Right, so those are gone. And grab these. Grab that. That's Kai. Probably shouldn't burn him. Oh, I see. Oh! I was like, oh yeah, I can shoot it to get it down, and realized the consequences of my actions as I was doing it. I heard a, like, growl there. But I didn't, so it's fine. Over here. Grab that. Continue looking for things. What's this? This is a way down to that beach. Alright. Once you're down here, now what? And now you can access the palm stone. And I guess you can access this. Somewhere you can swim. Yeah, what's in this area? Ah, this looks like something. Especially as it says that there's something down here. Yeah, that'll be what this area is for. I, again, forgot to see whether I could break it down there. Probably can. I just forgot to check again. I'm just muscle memorying the loot. Right. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Right. Wonder... Actually, I'm just going to check something in the settings. Is there an auto breakdown loot button? Or a thing? No. Alright. Well, that was easy. As in, whether you could say if it's like lower than X quality auto breakdown. Quite a lot of games that have this much loot have that in there, which is very useful. Because then you don't have to like examine each piece of loot. You just go, well, if it's garbage, then it'll get broken down. If it's not garbage, then it'll tell me. That almost looks like something, but I don't think it is. That looks like somewhere you could climb, but... Like, climb to what?
Careful. There's a reason this place is called Castol's Folly, and it's not because of its whimsical sense of humor.
I'll also do a quick save coming in here as well. Let's wait for that to finish. Jump! Right, along here. Don't have anything. Along this way. Not much. It says we can't fast travel here, which is intriguing. Ooh. Another way in, potentially? This is another way into that bit of Castol's Folly. It's another way into this side of it. Well, I guess we'll do that, because we can. How did you guys get there? I guess they jumped from here. And then from here, then here, then here. Then... apparently there's loot down here. Maybe further down? Ah. I again forgot to check. Although we didn't pick up anything I could break down anyway. But I got halfway through the looting before I even realized. Grab this. Solve this corner of it. These are the other island. Oh, that's the other island we have been to. I think this is the other one that has got marked, right? Yeah, and it's got... Oh no, it's that island's the one that's got marked. This one right here? Yeah. Which still doesn't have anything on it, but... That's... Alright. Head over here. No loot or anything on this bit. And we'll just follow this back along, I think, to where we were. And it's about to get very deep. So we'll leave that there and then go back to the bridge. Right. So that was actually an alternative way up to the bridge and the entrance that we'd already found. I guess if you didn't want to fight the spiders and kobolds, you could have gone that way, but I suspect it was also just another way, right? It was a just another option. They like their options in this game. The options may have no particular benefit one versus the other, but they like they like to give you like 2 or 3 ways into a place. Yeah. It's cool. Ooh.
Quiet, then, dude.
Quiet.
Seeing any sign of some magical experiment.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's trying.
I'm sure that'll mean a lot when they come for our heads.
That's the bigger target. Anyone else here? So it says there's these 2, and then there's another one behind them, I think. Let's, first of all, before we do anything, have some essence recovery. Then, thinking of how I want to handle this. Might just chuck a grenade at them. I might do this first. Drop on him. Right. And test my aggro theory here. So if I tell him to attack this one... Oh no, they kept aggro. Alright, well. What do I know? Yeah. What do I know? Guess it's just a small taunt, I guess. Oh no, everyone else is joining. Big AoE. That wasn't Kai walking towards me. I keep just missing. That is unacceptable. Good damage. Still burning. One's down. Big AoE. Just use the cover to our advantage. Another one down. Hold him still. Shoot him in the head. Right. Dead. Ah. That wasn't too bad.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Remembering our goal here is not actually to kill everybody. It's not a bounty quest. Our goal here is to... Sorry, Marius. Our goal here is to get the Luminous Adra. Everything else is completely optional on this quest. Oh, yeah, it just says take when you're taking them like that, so... Oh, that common dagger's got a thing next to it. I don't know what that thing meant for the common dagger. Because it appears to just be a completely normal common dagger. Oh well. Break it down. Break it down. See, I think this is how it expects you to play the game, is just breaking things down as you get them. Oh, we could have come in this way. This must be another entrance, I'm guessing. Ooh. Chest. So where does this... So there's no way in on this side. So if it is another end... Oh, it's like from above? Yeah, there's no way up there. Oh, unless we go this way. Ooh. Another group of enemies up here.
Stupid. It's a waste of time.
Captain better find something up there. All this is for nothing.
There's nothing up there. We both know it.
That guy needs to go. Alright, 5 enemies. Let's start by raising our essence. Right, and raise our health as well. That one's kind of on patrol. The rest of these guys are just sitting there. I do kind of want to stab this one. So... stab him. No time to think. Drop. In here. Snap him. Blast him. Hold him still. That one's dead. Yeah, I saw some coming from the side there. And blast them. And then again. That one's dead. Nice big AoE. Snap. Essence. Heal. Shoot. And another lot. That's them dead. That was actually probably our best fight against a large group of enemies we've done. That was very solid. And we got a lockpick out of it as well. But yeah, that's what I want fights to look like against a large group of enemies. Is us basically controlling them, taking out the enemies that matter one by one, that sort of thing. So this is a way back down to there. So where does this go? Oh, golden flames. Oh, it's the last totem thing we need. That's cool. What does golden flames give you? Second wind casts Ring of Fire. Ah, so it does a Ring of Fire around you. That definitely sounds useful. You get resurrected, it stops them immediately killing you. So other bits we can get to there. Right, we're going to go back down this way for now. We're just going to go up and get the rest of the loot that we missed here. Ooh. That is locked by 3, I'm assuming? Oh, I have to go up to get, like, you have to go round to get this thing. Oh, it's locked by 1. Oh, perfect, we got 1. What's in it? Yeah, so you can't break down from here. So you have to break down in your inventory, which is annoying. That symbol, by the way, that we had next to the dagger was also next to that axe. I think it might just... that might be a quality symbol. And we just didn't notice it on the other bits. Is there something up here for us? Ah, yeah, I guess you could have shot that down onto them. There's a lot of that going around. Grab the grog and the hardtack. Just keep paying attention. Ooh. Nice. We need some more of those. More essence recovery. We are running a little low. Do we know where the luminous Adra... We know it's somewhere. Yeah, I was going to say, do we know where it is? But it's somewhere in here. Oh. That's something glowing. Is that where the luminous Adra is? Apparently. Okay, there's a smuggler to that side of us. That definitely looks like where the luminous Adra would be. Hold off a second. Before going anywhere else. Does this link round to the top of the other area? Let's see. Let's go all the way around again and check if this links. Because if it does, then we can keep exploring the top. This way? Right. And then... oh. Up here. Ooh. Got some Paradisian ladder that I missed. So is this connecting in? Yeah, so this all connects round. So we've already cleared the group at this side that would have spotted us. Chest. Right. Head up and we'll go round the left-hand side here. Right. Those enemies are not enemies. So that's not an enemy. Huh. Right, let's explore some more. Just take a different path, but that's not an enemy. That's someone we will speak to. Right, in here. Animancer's Journal. This journal, written in precise Valian script with notes scrawled throughout the margins, outlines a variety of experiments with luminous Adra. Most recent entry seems to be the culmination of a life's work. Winds out of the northwest, bringing a chill to the bones. Smatterings of rain could bring complications, but the equipment is calibrated within the smallest margins of error. My colleagues are gathering as I speak, the greatest minds Paradise has to offer, save one, and even Adalgund will come around when she sees our success. This will be a tricky experiment indeed. There are reasons none have succeeded to this day. Location is one of the most elusive traits in a living in a living being, and many see it as a factor of space, whereas I'm convinced it is a trait of the soul. With the acquisition of luminous Adra, my theories properly tested and my methods followed to the letter, I'm convinced that we'll be able to reach into a living being's soul and inscribe their metaphysical location, hereby sending them elsewhere. Should we be unsuccessful, let these be my final words. There is nothing more to going than convincing the soul to go. After decades of study, my soul is convinced.
I don't
And then
agree
crushed.
with all of your Radiran laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
So this was teleportation experiments. There's something I want to try there, but I'll try it in a second. Right. Also, you know what we should do while we're here? Set our quest to the quest that we're on. Well. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Thought it was worth an attempt. See what happened. This guy appears to be permanently facing away from us, by the way, so might be the easiest kill we're ever going to get. Also, he appears to have no friends with him. I actually don't know how this could be easier. I guess he could die in one hit. Oh. And yeah. Okay, so that's why he had no friends with him. He's strong enough by himself. Well, he's dead anyway. So this was another alternative route in, I think. Well, let's head down and see how we would have got to here. So that was a way in there. This was a way in via the water, I think. So you would come in on this side. Oh, it doesn't even get... Yeah, there's no way down from here. Huh. So it's just a large area with nothing in it then. Unless there's something over here. Well, that's a breakable wall by the looks of it, right? Nope. Got the common round shield. So this climbs up there. Gonna make a jump for it. Is this back up to... Yeah, this is back up to our guy. So let's climb this way. We're not allowed to teleport, so we can't change the time of day, by the way. So we're going to be doing this at night. Step back. Jump. So this is just a climbing section. So if we run out and jump, that's a quick way down.
This is why I don't tangle with animancy.
The Philosopher's Riddle. What is the Philosopher's Riddle? Full attack combo gives you 15% attack speed for 10 seconds. Hits deal 10% poison damage. That's very nice. Etched into this blade is a riddle that has been a matter of debate among philosophers for quite some time. Some say the pen is mightier, but I write my words in scarlet. This gilded quill does not use ink in words, and words can't change my course. In the right hands I protect the meek, while others I carve a path in blood. What am I? Well, it's a sword. Though many think the answer is simply the sword itself, a number of other solutions have been posited by high-minded thinkers and scholars throughout the years. Wherever the actual answer is, none can say. The smith responsible for creating this beautiful weapon refused to spill their secrets that have since followed them to the grave. Oh, this gets you 2 Adra if you break down. So I guess you get more Adra if you break down a fine quality piece of equipment. I don't really want to break it down. I love it. It's like you can break it down for Adra, and this tutorial just stays up for a long time. Like, if you consider, you know, maybe breaking down any of your equipment. Ooh. 2 uniques. Well, that's definitely Adra. Well, it's not unique, but it's more Adra. That looks climbable. It isn't, but it looks, you know, distinctly climbable. That also looks climbable, but I think it's just a thing. Well, that was good. I'm not going to go down the way it suggested. I'm just going to jump down because I actually want to stay roughly at this level because I want to go over there next. So I want to swim to the edge. That means we get to go to the Luminous Adra area in the dark, which should look very cool. Like, this looks amazing. Yeah. Right. Up to the enemies that don't want to attack us on sight. I'm not sure I understand that.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive.
Captain, we're not alone here.
Hello.
Gods, what else? Hold fire. Maybe they're willing to talk.
I can talk.
Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Adra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
I'm pretty sure you promised that Adra to someone else.
We made a mistake. Defalva's Adra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire. We acquired some luminous Adra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Adra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
Valian Trading Company. Sounds like it's a mistake to get on their bad side. Can't you retrieve the Adra from the bottom of the sea? So this Captain Bardato is here to take back the Adra, but you don't have the Adra to give them. Or I assume acquired means stole. Let's say that.
That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Adra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Adra to replace what we lost.
Do you really trust Captain Bardato not to kill you when you bring back the Adra?
Trusting the company is always risky. But not returning the Adra will absolutely get us killed.
Why don't you let us handle Captain Bardato and her people?
Are you serious? You do that for us?
Give us the Adra and we'll get the Valians off your back.
If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it. Better odds than we have now. We're supposed to bring the Adra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Adra, get it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Oh. I see. I see. I love that you can also just be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But yes, that also explains why Usher's Hand is empty.
Some of us didn't make it all the way here. I hope they're all right.
Hello, random person that I would have had to have fought. Hello, loot. Arcanus ring. Ooh. What's that do? 2 intellect? Oh. Through a combination of rigorous training and innate talent, many individuals throughout Eora are able to open their senses to an essence that permeates all things. That sounds very similar to our armor. To manipulate the essence, however, requires a level of dedication above and beyond what most are willing or able to achieve. Adra rings like these, or like this, are especially valued by wizards and scholars alike for providing brief flashes of insight and sharper concentration. Allegedly, this is from the echoes of souls that once inhabited the pillar this Adra was taken from, but this theory has never been confirmed. So that would give us extra essence and resistance. Also, in conversations will give us stuff. I think it might be time to get rid of critical hit, steal, poison damage. I think that was doing very little to start with, and is definitely doing a lot less now. Okay, I gotta tell you what's bugging me here. This is an arrow pointing left, right? So this is an arrow. When I do this, it has an arrow pointing left. This means that it is in your left hand. Okay? Now, look at the tooltip. Or sorry, yeah, it's on your left hand. Look at the tooltip. The tooltip says, to equip right, you click the left mouse button. And it's the same here. So to equip left, you hit the right mouse button. To me, would it not have made sense to have left equip the left and right equip the right? Because to me, that makes more sense. Anyway, we'll unequip and then equip this. And then send this to cache. Wonderful. I love that we're just looting their camp and they're just letting us. Yeah, this game has no concept of it has no concept of personal property. Everything is lootable. Where does this go? Just back down? Yeah, just back down. Alright then. Well, I guess, given we've explored all of that, we should just go to Smuggler's Embrace. Yeah. Let's go here. We'll do a rest, and then we'll go kill whoever this person is from the Valian Trading Company, which I'm sure will make them love us. Also, I love that we got the achievement for Peaceful Solution when our peaceful solution is to be violent. Also, we were just able to travel there. Did the travel thing disappear? I guess it must have just disappeared as, like, once we finished the main quest in the area. Huh. Are we going up here and then to left, or go in this way and then... I'd prefer not to approach, actually, from downhill. I'd prefer to approach from uphill. That must be Bardato's camp. Right. Well, I mean... we don't necessarily have to fight this person. We might, but we don't necessarily have to. That's a bear. Okay. Hello.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them.
Captain Bardato, I assume.
You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the baddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valian Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads.
We have the Adra and we've come to bargain.
Oh, you have it with you, eh? Interesting. Let's hear your offer.
Can she sell it to this person that we're trying to give it to? Leave Trevik and his crew alone and we'll give you the Adra, no questions asked. I don't care what happens to Trevik, but this Adra's worth a lot of money. Or how much does Trevik owe you? I'll pay it. Let's ask.
Oh, really? You think any of us has the kind of money to pay for any amount of luminous Adra? It's only found in one part of the world, and it's all controlled by one company that can set whatever price it wants. That bit of Adra you have there is worth more than Trevik's and his crew's lives combined.
No deal, then? I don't know. I don't want to betray the person who we originally made the deal with. So I'm going to say no deal.
Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the Adra from your corpse.
That sounds bad. Snap. Big attack. Land on them. Okay, blast them. Okay, heal. Essence. Whoa. One of these. Hold her still. I needed to hold out for that to finish. Okay. Elder Grand Bear is what we're after next. Okay, we're doing a lot of stun damage to it. Hold her still. That bear dropped down. Snap. Okay. Keep blasting the bear.
Shake it off.
Ow. Okay. Heal. Essence. Run. Run. Don't get stuck. Incapacitated. Ow. 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 My companions are dead, I see. Alright. Well, that's not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. That wasn't too bad a fight. I think the problem was getting stuck on whatever we got stuck on, walking to the left. I don't know why we keep getting stuck walking to the left. It's all... Oh my god. I was going to say we could retry the conversation a bit, given where our save was, but I guess not, given what's happening. Hold the bear still. Alright, we need to kill the ones at the side here. That one's dead. Okay, ow. Essence. Snap. You really knocked me down in two, huh? Right, heal. Ow. Back here. Get the arquebus. Kissed. Just needed him dead, honestly. He's too much of a problem to leave alive. Heal. Hoping that keeps my companions alive. Don't know why the brown bear is broken. I think it got stuck on terrain. Been there, buddy. Been there. Hold it still. I did 400 damage. Shoot it in the face. Right. One left. Jump on him. Okay. You do our AoE attack. Snap him. More damage. We're gonna get them to the point where we can do the big hit soon. Hold them still. Essence. Again, just keep hitting them. Alright. Shield. Where is she? She's stuck behind his corpse. Well, well, I had to let her out. It was only fair. Immediately just dead. You cannot cancel that kind of jump with the book. I think I try and use the book's knockback too much, and it's just not good enough. Or it's not quick enough to be like a snap reaction thing. I try and use it as a parry, but I think that's incorrect. I think you've got to use it as we use it when we go into the center like this. That's a good use of the book. It's your little space. You can then summon something. Right. Blast them. Also got to hold our ground a little bit more. Instead of running, just hold our ground. Use our tools to make the enemy stop. Shield. Heal. Essence. I said I gotta stop running more and then immediately start running. I understand the irony. Hit him. This guy here, please. I can't have ranged characters attacking me. That just won't work. Just chuck a grenade at him. Oh, I got the bear's attention. Ow, that hit me. Right, heal. That at least got us an instant heal as well. Bear, hold it still. Okay. Oh, she's chucking grenades at me. I didn't even notice that initially. Oh, like electric grenades. In here, snap. That didn't work. Okay, one more. One more. Okay. Oh, she is not stoppable, huh? I mean, she's stoppable by this, but, res. Lots of stun from that. Shoot her. Just generating stun and taunt. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Oh. Alright, I see why he was scared of her. Bloodstone. And some fine quality armor. Ooh, I can finish the quest if I equip it. Although, you know, we're not going to use that armor, so don't really want to equip it, but we could. We now have some armor we can do testing with as well. If we want to. Right. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything else here because we've already been here and looted it. Right. Well, we dealt with them. Do I need to let the guys know, or do they just know I've dealt with them? Guess they just kind of know. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess that was our deal, right? We take the Adra and deal with Bardata. We didn't say we'll take the armor, deal with Bardata, or Adra, deal with Bardata, and then let you know. They've just got to assume we did it. Right. And now we can hand in the quest. Oh, I also want to check with the person around here if they're still here, because they're the person who gave us the other quest. Hello.
Thanks again for your help with Lawflet and Gladwine.
Oh, alright then. Right. Hello, person who gave us the quest.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Yes, I hope you can put this to good use.
Thank you. Thank you. Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be.
Do you really think this will work?
Perfectly honest? My track record isn't great, but this is the best chance I've ever had. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Hey, level up. We are now at level 9. And we get an ability point. Well, a wizard ability point at level 9. We could upgrade this more so it does more stun and can knock back tougher enemies. Although I think ours already does that on our when we use the spellbook version. So this would probably reduce the essence cost in reality for us. What else do we use a lot? We do use fire quite a lot. I don't know if we necessarily need that. I don't think that's going to scale for us. Could decrease the essence penalty further here. We use this a ton. One extra missile though, I don't know if that's actually that big a deal. We use Arcane Veil a little bit as well. But I don't know if that's actually worth it for us. Could unlock level 15 Grimoire spells. Yeah. Yeah, that could change things. We also have Wand Mastery. I forgot, we have increased damage with wands, and I'm like, yeah, now I'm using a gun. There's probably some gun thing in here, right? Yeah. Increases damage with bows and guns by 25%. Yeah, there is that. You can reset your points as well, but I don't know. I mean, almost objectively, looking at this one, it's probably worth picking this up. Actually, that's probably worth just picking up, now that I look at it. Yeah, occasionally receive an extra upgrade material. We should have a look at some of these as well. Fighter? Increase your maximum health. Yeah, that kind of thing's pretty useful. Constant recovery. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount of health lost. Not that useful when your health is significantly lower. But this actually seems like incredibly useful. Yeah. What level 15 Grimoire spell could we get? We could get or we could be casting something like Meteor Shower. That's level 20. Spellblade? Could be casting Black Bow. Yeah. I think we'll take the we'll take Scavenger for now. I think this actually seems very good. Then if we go into character, we get 3 things here. Our intellect is currently incredible. Our might needs to go up. The reason our might needs to go up is because this just increases your damage. So we need to keep putting points into might because we need our damage to keep going up. So actually, this is probably worth just a single point in. Also, 6 appears to be the new... actually, sorry, 5 is the new amount for conversation stuff. So we're at the point where we're going to want to start upgrading if we want to keep using things in conversations. Yeah, it's 2% damage and 7% carry capacity. Yeah, that's probably what we want. Let's do it. Yeah. And then companions didn't get anything. Nope. Wonderful. Right. In terms of quests, we now only have 2 things. Acquire better armor. You know what? I've acquired it. There we go. Side quest completed. Still says I have an attribute point to spend? No? No, I do not have an attribute point to spend. It seems to be doing it every time I go in here and come out. Alright, it didn't do it that time. Alright. Cool. Tome of Rightful Rulership we can also finish as well. So let's go back to camp. Go back to the Southern Embrace. And then we'll finish this one. Then the only thing we have after that is the treasure map. Which, yeah. Hopefully we can find where that is. Where is it? Totem. Hello? Mm-hmm. Is this meant to advance? I'm meant to skip this? Yes. This must be a fragment of the past. I should listen.
Are you certain? I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt. A source of essence? In the living lands? Impossible.
An enchanted totem. Fascinating. What recollections does it hold?
I felt the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. But when I tried to touch it, a force pushed my hand away. A vein separate from ours? I cannot explain it any other way. An ill wind blows through Eora if any of what you say is true.
Listen for more about these implications.
It may not be hostile. Its existence is hostile. Please, I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach. I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little culture. What's its extra bonus? I guess it's this one, Second Wind. I thought it was suggesting it had another bonus, but I think that is the other bonus, the final bit. Yeah. So Wodika very much wants to know what's going on over here. So that could be the reason why the Steel Garrote are here. Because they are probably here on Wodika's orders. I mean, they're here on Edier's orders, but they could be influenced by Wodika. That's interesting. With Hylia disapproving. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.